Good evening, everyone. Good evening. My name is Les Whitcroft, and I'm honoured to be able to teach Master Chogyam Tsui's pranic healing system. Welcome you all to Limerick in Ireland. Those that have chose to tune in this evening, welcome to you all around the world. And very welcome to this very special evening here in Limerick. We'd like to welcome a very special person that lectures all around the world. He's one of Master Chogyam Tsui's most senior disciples. I'd like you to all welcome Master Stephen Coe.
Thank you. Good evening, and to the people in the world who are watching, good evening. Namaste, everyone. Namaste. All right, so before we start, let us ask for divine blessing. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the spiritual elders, to all the holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, to my beloved and respected teacher, Master Chogyam Tsui, Mahaguruji Mailing, we humbly invoke for divine light, divine love, guidance, help, healing, and divine protection. We thank you in full faith. So be it. All right, so the ones who are new, let's just give you a little short introduction. Why do we do full moon meditation? How come we don't do it in other days of the week or other times of the month? You will notice that during the full moon, at least this is what I was told, if you do work in a hospital, there's a tendency for the emergency room to be a little busy. Yes? You also notice with people who are, how do you call this? A little more emotional, during the full moon, it's like putting fertilizer, things explode. So there's a tendency for things to get agitated. Now, the question is why? It's something like this. You see, during the full moon, massive amounts of energy pours into the earth. And just like pouring fertilizer, whatever is good is enhanced, whatever is not so good is also amplified. So one great spiritual teacher, his name is the Holy Master Dwal Kul, oftentimes called the Tibetan, he said something very interesting. He said the full moon, the time of the full moon, could be a time of opportunity or it could be a time of crisis. Basically, it depends on which side of the fence you're at. For the person who is on the spiritual path, it's a time of great opportunity. For a person who is just living their life and not really aware of the invisible laws of the universe, it gets a little difficult because things get magnified. So it's a time of crisis. So what we try to do during this time of the month is harness that energy. Just imagine, instead of under being a faucet, you're under Niagara Falls. So instead of being overwhelmed, you actually harness that energy. Certain negative thoughts, negative emotions, blockages that you have that are normally difficult to remove, you're just basically taking that big gigantic hose and flushing it out. That's one. Number two, you're also using this opportunity to bless people in your lives that might need more energy and more blessings. Again, just imagine, instead of a small hose, you have a gigantic one. It's just a matter of where you aim it, right? Another thing, a lot of you who are new might not know this, but we'll give it a try. Rub your hands together, press the center of your palms, all right? In pranic healing, we call this sensitizing our hands. So just move your hands closer and further apart gently. Now, since if some of you are new, why don't you open your palm this way? Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth, gently focus on your palms. Imagine white light pouring into your hands. Gently exhale, focus on your palms, take a deep breath. Inhale, hold it, focus on your palms, exhale. Okay, focus on your palms, take a deep breath. Inhale, and exhale. How many can feel something in their palms? Yeah, like what? Pressure, tingling, something, yes? Okay, face each other like this. Gently move it back and forth, same way. All right, so this is a simple way to feel energy. Now shake your hands. You notice sometimes when things are not doing well, you say, you know, it needs a little more energy. Give it a little more energy to be successful. What people don't realize, every aspect of our lives requires energy to move forward. So with energy, things become easier. So what we're going to do is just a short experiment. Raise your hand like this. Think of an aspect of your life that could be better. For example, if it's finances, just imagine your bank account. If it's your relationship, visualize your relationship. Put your hand like this. Just pick one that could be better. Not so good yet, could be better. Go like this. Say energy level. Okay? Stop when you feel something. You notice when you're like this, you have to go a little further to feel it. Okay, shake your hands. Now think of an area in your life that you know is doing well. Just visualize something for it. Put your hand like this. Say energy level. Slowly come in. Do you notice before your hand even gets there, you feel it pushing your hand back or an earlier sensation, correct? Okay, put your hand down. So that's one of the ways you can tell which part of your life is doing well, which is not doing well, the amount of energy it has. Now, that said, let's put the whole thing together. During the full moon, you're basically taking that huge, gigantic pipe. My finances need energy. Aim, like that. Did you hear that? Okay. Anyway, you get my point? That is the purpose. When you say, that person needs a blessing, when you pray for them, massive amounts of divine light go down to their life. What we can do, when you're doing meditation, spiritual practice, since so much energy is flowing through you, especially during the full moon, you can literally aim that energy. If your children, your spouse, your brother, your sister, who needs some improvement in their life, after meditation, the key is after, not before. Because you're already saturated with that energy, and you just basically aim that hose. May you be blessed with happiness, joy, and so on and so on. So the way we're going to do it tonight, we'll just have a short talk, and then we'll do intense meditation to harness that energy. Then afterwards, you just line up the people you need to bless. Then you think about your life, which areas need blessing. Just visualize it in front of you. You raise your hand, just aim the light, and just pour it on. How's that? Now, we were thinking about what to talk about tonight. And I was thinking, well, today we were out in the field. We saw a lot of nature. So maybe we'll talk about that a little bit. How many remember there's a verse in the Bible that said, and God said, let us make man in our own image. Remember that? First of all, if you think about it, it's grammatically wrong. God is singular, and yet it says, let us make man in our. It shouldn't be like what? Shouldn't be and God said, let me make man in our image, in my image, right? But in reality, that statement, it is correct. If you look at the Old Testament, anytime you see the word G-O-D in English, in the Hebrew Bible, there is no G-O-D. There's always a specific name. It just so happened that particular verse is Elohim, which is actually plural. Now, to truly understand this concept, you have to look at the Hindu tradition. In the Hindu tradition, most people make the mistake that it is a polytheistic religion. You say, wait, I heard that, they have many gods. It's something like this. If you take a shaft of white light, you let it go through a prism, what happens? It becomes 7 colors. Those are 7 individual colors with individual properties, yet they are all part of the one white light. So, in the Hindu tradition, although there are many deities, all these deities are different expressions of the one God. So, that said, when you look at that verse that says, and God said, let us make man in our image, it is also correct. You know why? The process of creation is done by one being. That one being expresses on many levels of existence and by many workers. So, it's something like this. What you call nature is maintained not just by physical hands and by physical forces, by also what you call invisible forces or invisible beings. This is what you call nature spirits. Now, some people say, oh, I don't believe in that. What you believe in, I believe, doesn't matter. It is what it is. Life exists not only in the physical plane, it also exists in the energy plane. Now, if you think about it, you walking around is the physical form that is being utilized by a spiritual being. For example, move your body like this. What are you doing? I am moving my body. Okay, you can stop now. I'm getting dizzy watching you. Okay, you say, I am moving my body. What's being moved? The body. Who's moving it? I am. So who is this mover? So if you take away what's being moved, which is the body, what's left is the mover. So there is that spiritual being, that mover, that is actually moving the body. You with me so far? So even if the body dies, the mover is actually still around. So that shows you that even when you look around the people who are walking around, the statement that there's a life beyond the physical is also true. Now, that said, how do you maintain harmony with the environment? There are many ways. Of course, you recycle, you try to keep the earth clean, and so on, so on, plant trees. All those are obvious. That's done by a lot of good people. What we try to talk about tonight is how to use energy to improve our relationship with nature. And that is done after you channel that divine energy down, and it's pouring through your system. You flood these areas that you want blessed. For example, in many countries, in many cultures, before they plant, they always have rituals, right? In the Native American tradition, Irish tradition, many traditions that plant, they always have certain rituals and prayer to ask for blessings. Then when right before harvest time, they will ask for blessings. The question is why? It's something like this. If you look, everybody take your right hand to this side. Okay? Now, in electronics, they have this thing called the right hand rule. So, if your thumb is moving up, go like this, the energy field moves in this direction. In other words, in electronics, if the current is going in this direction, the magnetic field goes in that direction. Put your hand like this. If the energy is going this way, the current is going this way, the magnetic field goes that way. All right? In other words, when you go to an acupuncturist, the way they twirl the needle, if they want to put energy into your body, they will twirl the needle clockwise. If they want to take energy out of your body, they go anti-clockwise or counterclockwise, as they say. In America, we call this righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. You heard that before? If you want to tighten a screwdriver, you go to the right. If you want to loosen, you go to the left. So righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Loosen it up. Okay? You guys learned something new today. Okay. Anyway, so it's interesting. When you watch a lot of these places do their rituals, let's say they want to clean the land. In the Native American tradition, they want to clean the land of any obstructing energies. Or, yeah, let's say there was something bad that happened before. When they want to purify a place, they build a fire, and they do their chanting and so on and so on. If you watch the way they dance, they follow this so-called right-hand rule. Imagine if my hand is sitting on the land. If you want to remove the negative influence, which way should they move? This way. So they will dance around the fire, anti-clockwise or counterclockwise. After they finish with that, they're done. You know, whatever, that part. It's mantras. Anyway, so after they finish with that, they want to bring blessings in. Watch. I take my right hand. They want to bring blessings in. They will dance around clockwise. Now, it's interesting. You look at your friends who are from India. A lot of them have what they call altars at home. When they do their pujas or their prayers, a lot of times, if it's a special day, they chant, they pray, and they go like this. Watch my hand. It's going this way. They will walk around the altar clockwise to draw blessings into their home. So in the same manner, when a place is being blessed, as they pray and move around in the clockwise direction, as the divine energy comes down, the nature spirits basically drink of this divine energy. As they drink of this divine energy, they help increase harvest. You guys want to know more?
Yes.
It's something like this. As human beings, a lot of us have something that these nature spirits do not have as much. That is this strong divine connection. So, the whole idea is something like this. Every time you meditate, when you bless these nature beings, these nature spirits, you are actually giving them something that they crave for, because it helps them spiritually evolve. As you help them spiritually evolve, they give you a better harvest. It is in giving that you receive. Are you with me so far? The mistake that some people say, according to my teacher, he said, some people who do these types of rituals, they make a very, very bad mistake. They demand that this nature spirit give me this, give me that. He said, that's not how you do it. Kindness goes a long way. What is it? Kindness. It's just like, okay, bless you, I give you this, I give you that, now I want something back. I mean, you don't say it that way, but kindness basically helps the person become more open to giving you something back. Are you with me so far? So that system always works. Now, what we're going to do tonight, after we do the meditation, you're going to bless Ireland, you're going to bless whatever place you are. We bless the whole UK, a lot of people from Europe, United States. Essentially what you're doing, blessing every person, every being in the entire earth. Now the question is, how do you do it? We talk about what it is, now let's talk about the mechanism of how to do it. It's something like this. Who has more energy to bless, you or God? Obviously. So when we do the meditation, we connect and we bless. In other words, you plug in and drain, not really drain, but allow that energy to flow through you. So the most powerful, or one of the most powerful meditations that is used, is called the Great Invocation. This Great Invocation was given in the 1930s, 40s by great spiritual teachers to humanity to give us an opportunity to bless basically the earth massively. And so if you use it every time you're doing the full moon meditation, it just kind of amps up the energy level, and you can channel more of this energy to what you need. So I would recommend, before we start, you just think about it for a few seconds. What areas in your life need the blessing? Your family, your finances, your health. And you just basically picture in front of you. As we do the invocation afterwards, you just project the energy over. How we do it? Yeah? Now, here's the thing. I remember I was talking to my teacher one time. I said, Master, you know, I bet some healers, in their case, they don't meditate. They just say, you know, I don't have to do this, I don't have to do that. All I have to do is plug in this to universal gigantic reservoir, and I can just channel anything. So in our case, why do we have to meditate, keep our energy field clean? He goes, no, they're correct. There is a gigantic energy source. The question is, how big is the channel? You can have the whole ocean, but if it's just coming out through a straw, it comes out like that. You get my point? The limitation is on the size of the channel and the quality of the channel. It's just like if you have electronic equipment, how much current can flow through is dependent on the size of the wire and the quality of the wire. That wiring is our system. So self-development is very, very important. You know, some people, they think, well, God is there anyway. All you gotta do is ask and everything will happen. Well, if that's the case, how come there are people with problems? Apparently, there are certain mechanisms that have to be taken care of. One is what? To increase the size of the connection, plus the channel that the energy has to flow through. So a lot of you probably came here from a busy day, had to rush here to get here on time. So some of you are slightly stressed, no? Okay, so here's what we'll do. Let's do a purification technique first. The ones who are watching, you know, you just strip naked. No, I'm joking. Okay. You said purification. All right. Sorry, I'm supposed to be holy. Okay. You know, just remember something. There's this joke. I think we can say this. It's clean, don't worry. It's hard for me to do this, but I'll try. All right. Anyway, there's these three guys. They're arguing. Who is the earliest profession? Okay? So there's the bricklayer, there's a carpenter, and there's a electrician. You know, remember to talk about wires. So the bricklayer says, we built the pyramid. The pyramids. The carpenter says, no, we built Noah's Ark. The electrician says, you're both wrong. See, the Bible said, and God said, let there be light. We were there to put the wiring. See, I can do a clean joke. And then there's another one. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And everything else is made in China afterwards. Okay. Just gotta get it out of my system. All right. Let's do cleansing. All right. Here's a little trick. You tap your crown, tap your armpit. No, I'm joking. Don't follow. Okay. Tap your crown. Press the center of your palms. Okay. Just put your attention on your feet. No need to remove your shoes and press, because I don't know if the AC can handle it. It's a joke. All right. So you're going to go like this. You're going to focus on the top of your head, your hands and your feet. We're going to chant Om. When you chant Om, a certain frequency comes through your body and it has a purifying effect. Okay? Now, just in case the ones who are watching and say, Om, hey, that's very Hindu. Well, what are the attributes of God? God is omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent. What's your problem with Om? That's that. Okay. Shall we? So focus on your crown. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath. As you chant Om, let the energy flow through you. Feel the vibration going through your entire body, vibrating every particle of your being, shaking off all impurities and flushing it down deep into the earth to be neutralized. Take a deep breath. Just be still. Just be still and listen. The divine energy from God is pouring down to your crown. Your crown centers are being cleansed. All negative thoughts, negative energies in your crown centers are being disintegrated, extracted, and properly disposed of. Your crown centers are highly energized, highly activated. Your forehead, your ajna, your back head chakras, these head energy centers are being cleansed. Any blockages, negative thoughts, negative energies are disintegrated, extracted, properly disposed of. So be it. Your crown, forehead, ajna, back head chakras are highly energized, highly activated. The divine energy is pouring down into your throat centers and your neck. Your throat centers and your neck are being cleansed. Any blockages are disintegrated, extracted, expelled, especially the energies of worrying. These are now all being completely disintegrated, extracted, expelled. The liquid divine energy is now pouring down to the back of your heart, in between your shoulder blades. It's pouring into your shoulder blades, through your back heart chakra, into your front heart, and your entire emotional body. Any negative emotions, negative thoughts, especially energies of anger, resentment, are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled properly. Your entire emotional body is now blessed by God with waves of love, sweetness, joy, and happiness. In the name of the Divine Supreme God, with the help of my teacher, Master Talk Sri Mahavir Jumeni, and all the high beings, so it is. The liquid divine light is pouring down in between your ribs, which is the solar plexus chakra, front and back. These are the areas that get stressed out and blocked. So their front and back solar plexus chakras are being cleansed. Any negative thoughts, negative emotions, negative energies are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, all the way to the roots, extracted, expelled, disposed of properly. Your front back solar plexus chakras are cleansed and healed. Your liver chakras on the right are being cleansed and healed. Your spleen chakras are being cleansed. Your navel, your sex center, your basic center, your entire spine, your entire body is now swimming under a waterfall of brilliant light. With the blessings of God and all the high beings, your chakras are being cleansed, your channels are being cleansed, the divine energy is pouring down to your entire body, all the way to your legs, down into the earth. Take a deep breath. Exhale smoke out of your feet, deep into the earth. Again, inhale the brilliant light. Exhale. Down. Imagine smoke just pouring down into the earth. One more time. Inhale. And gently exhale. Okay? Now just open your palms. Leave it on your lap. Palms up. Just be still. Just listen. Om. Just be still, be aware. Allow the divine energy to penetrate to every cell in your body, filling it with life-giving energy, flushing out any impurities, any impure energies that is blocking health-giving energy to come into your system. Just inhale, exhale slowly, just relax. Repeat after me. I completely, deeply, permanently, and gratefully accept all the divine healing energies. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, etherically, and physically. Lord God, thank you. In full faith, and so it is. Alright, just be still. Just keep your eyes closed and absorb the healing energy. Breathe in and out slowly. Let the energy assimilate into your brain, your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your throat. Let divine energy pour down into your spine. Feel it on your spine. Let it go down to your chest, your heart, your lungs, your liver, your spleen, all your intestines, your reproductive organs. Let it penetrate to your bones, your muscles, and your blood. Good. Just inhale, exhale slowly, and be still. Just take your time. Alright. You may open your eyes. How do you feel? Did that help a little bit? Yeah? Alright, now we're going to do the meditation. So, what we'll do is this. Just ask for blessings again. Just open your palms to the Divine Supreme One, Divine Father, Divine Mother. Thank you for the blessings. To all the spiritual teachers, spiritual elders, Holy Masters, Saints, whoever you want to pray to, I ask the blessings of my teacher, Master Chokok Sri Mahaguji Mailing, and all the high beings, to the Lord Christ. Thank you for the blessings. In full faith, so be it. Alright, put your hands on your heart like this. Just relax. Okay, repeat after me. I am that I am. I'm not the body. I'm not the emotions. I'm not the thoughts. I'm the soul. I, the soul, am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. I am that I am. Okay, just be still. This meditation was taught to us by Grandmaster Chokok Sri. It's a good way to start a meditation to allow you to increase your spiritual connection to God. Allow your awareness to drift a little higher. Repeat after me. I'm connected in one to my higher soul. I'm connected in one to the divine spirit in me. I'm a child of God. I'm one with God. I'm one with all. There is only oneness. There is only God. So it is. Just be still. Allow your awareness to drift like a balloon higher and higher towards a brilliant light way above your head, and just simply let go. Now imagine all of us, everyone, sitting inside the big beautiful sun, looking out into the solar system. They say we are one. We are one with God. We are one with all. And in this oneness, we bless Mother Earth and all her inhabitants. Okay, with your eyes still closed, just open your hands in blessing position. Relax your shoulders. Look at our beautiful Mother Earth as you look out into the solar system. Focus on our beautiful Mother Earth. We will do the great invocation. Just follow silently. but the chanting the Om 3 times to open up that spiritual force, we'll do that at the same time. All right? We'll chant Om at the same time. Take a deep breath. So from here on, follow silently. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person and every being. Let light descend throughout the entire earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person and every being. Let divine love descend throughout the entire earth. Let the great messenger of God return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let divine purpose guide the wills of every person and every being, the purpose which the Holy Masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend throughout the entire earth now. From the center which we call the human race, the angelic race, and all the other races on the earth, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it permanently seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore the divine plan in the entire earth. Say, so be it. Feel the energy flow through us as one, like a gigantic channel, blessing Mother Earth and all her inhabitants, every city, every country, every body of water, the atmosphere, everywhere. Let the blessings penetrate deep into Earth's core. May God's divine mercy and blessing be throughout the entire earth, and in the earth, and on the earth. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person and every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person and every being. Let love descend throughout the entire earth. May the great messenger of God return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let divine purpose guide the wills of every person and every being, the purpose which all the Holy Masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the willingness to do good descend throughout the entire earth now. From the center which we call the human race, the angelic race, and all the other races, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it permanently seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore the divine plan on earth now. Say, so be it. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person and every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person and every being. Let divine love descend throughout the entire earth. May the great messenger of God descend on earth and return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let divine purpose guide the wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the Holy Masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the willingness to do good descend throughout the entire earth now. So be it. From the center where the will of God is known, let divine purpose guide the little ones of men and women and every person and every being. Let goodwill and the willingness to do good descend throughout the entire earth. So be it, so be it, so be it. Let goodwill be everywhere. From the center which we call the human race, the angelic race, and every race on earth, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it permanently seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore the divine plan on earth now. So be it. So be it. So it is. Just let the energy flow through you. Let's chant Om 3 times to seal the prayer. Take a big deep breath. Maintain your stillness and awareness. Gently lower your hands on your lap, palms up. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth and just be still. Just maintain your stillness. Any thoughts, any emotions that come to mind, just simply dissolve into the light now. Maintain your stillness and awareness. We will continue with the meditation twin hearts as taught to us by Grandmaster Tsokok Sui to substantially open our hearts, our crowns, to be an even more loving and powerful force to bring love and blessings to the entire earth. With your left hand, gently press the center of your chest and let go. With your right hand, just gently press the top of your head and let go. Raise your hands in blessing position just like you did a few minutes ago. Focus on your heart and your hands. Imagine the entire planet Earth in front of you just like you did earlier. We will use the prayer of Saint Francis of Assisi. Verbally repeat after me. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there is hatred, let me sow divine love. Where there is injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. To whoever I have hurt, in however I have hurt you, I've learned from my mistakes. I humbly ask for your forgiveness. And I forgive myself. To all who have hurt me, we are all children of God. We are all evolving and learning. I have my share of mistakes and learn from them. So can you. God's peace and love be with my soul. God's peace and love be with you. You are completely forgiven. Go in peace. May you be blessed with inner peace, with inner healing. May you also learn from your mistakes and spiritually grow. I forgive you and I release you. So it is. Now we'll continue with the prayer of Saint Francis. Where there is doubt, faith, where there is despair, let me sow hope. To anyone who is suffering, anywhere in the world, may you be blessed with hope and faith and a better life. With God, all is possible. So it is. Where there is darkness, let me sow light. And where Where there is sadness, let me sow joy. That every person, every being in the entire earth, without exception, be blessed with divine peace, divine love, with divine forgiveness, with hope and faith, with light and joy. So be it. Now just be still, feel the love from your heart just pour through your hands. You and I are just the instruments. If you like, you can bless your family, your friends, your loved ones. Just shower them with lots of love, joy, peace, and harmony. Especially the ones you are not getting along with. Flood them with lots of love, peace, and forgiveness. And harmony. So it is. Now be aware of your heart. Gently inhale. Lift up the feeling up, up, up to your crown. And exhale. And stay there. Be aware of your crown, the top of your head. Beautiful golden light from your crown is streaming down through your hands, and flooding the entire earth. The earth is filled with beautiful golden light through our hands. Repeat after me. From the heart of all loving God, through my soul, through my entire being, that every person, every being on earth, without exception, be blessed with love and kindness. Let every person and every being be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, with harmony, and divine peace. Blessings be to all. So be it. So be it. And so it is. Just let it flow through us as one. May all be blessed unconditionally and without exception. Now, be aware of your heart, be aware of your crown. Both of them are glowing with beautiful golden light. Let the golden light from both the heart and the crown just flow down through your hands once more, pouring out of your hands to the entire earth. And repeat with me. From the center of the heart of God, through my entire being, let every person, every being on earth, in the higher worlds, the middle worlds, even the lower worlds, in all eight directions, above and below, in all dimensions, let all beings be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace and inner healing, with understanding, with harmony, with goodwill, and especially the willingness to do good. Blessings be to all. Blessings be to all. Blessings be to all. So be it. So be it. And so it is. Now gently lower your hands on your lap, palms up. Keep your eyes closed, maintain your stillness and awareness. Gently imagine the most beautiful golden flame you've ever seen above your crown. Just look at that beautiful golden flame. Just maintain your stillness. Be aware of the love within your heart. Feel the love within your heart. Feel the love within your heart just stream up from your heart, up, up, up to the crown, and into that flame. Allow your awareness to just simply drift into that beautiful golden light. Every particle of your consciousness is swimming in that golden light. Just let go. I will chant Om. Just listen to the Om and put your awareness in the space or the gap in between each Om. So just simply drift into that space. Let it flow into that space. Feel that space with your awareness. Let go. Any sound, any noise you hear will just gently propel you deeper into that stillness. Now. Let go. Just drift into that open space and let go. Every particle of your awareness is dissolving into that space. Just let go. Amen. Be still. Be aware. Every particle of your being is immersed in brilliant, brilliant light. Now. May you, the spiritual self, be blessed by God with waves of love, waves of sweetness, waves of ananda, divine bliss and ecstasy to every particle of your existence. Now, let go. Every particle of your being dissolves into that light. Now. Waves of sweetness, waves and waves of love flow through every part of your body. Now. gently and very slowly. Be aware of your crown. Be aware of your forehead, the area between your eyebrows. Be aware of the back of your head. Be aware of your throat, in between your shoulder blades, your front back solar plexus, the midsection area, the entire trunk, your arms, your hips, your legs, and your feet. Maintain your stillness on your body. Gently allow this awareness to just gently penetrate through your skin, through your bones. Let it penetrate to your brain, your eyes, your nose, your mouth. Let this divine energy penetrate and recharge your entire brain, your eyes, your nose, your throat, your spine, your thyroid, parathyroid glands. Allow the divine healing energy to penetrate deep into you, your heart, your lungs, your thymus gland, your stomach, your liver, your spleen, your gallbladder, your intestines, your kidneys. Let it penetrate through your reproductive organs. Let it go into your entire body, all the way to the bone marrow. Every part of your body is literally saturated and soaking in divine energy. With the blessings of God, with the help of my teacher, Master Chokoksui Mahago Jubilee, and all the high beings, may blessings of good health, happiness, abundance, and spirituality be upon you, every particle of your being. Just be still and absorb the blessings of God. So it is. Now, let's share these blessings with our loved ones. Maintain your stillness, maintain the love within your heart. Gently raise your hands in blessing position just like you did before. First, visualize the people you love. Just shower them with lots of love, lots of beautiful golden light. May the love within you just flow through you like a river, flooding your family, your friends, your relatives, especially the ones that you want to improve your relationships with. Just shower them with waves and waves of beautiful golden light. Let it transmute any anger, negativity, any misunderstandings. May all these negative energies be transmuted and transformed into love, joy, peace, and divine connection. So it is. Let these blessings spread to your relatives, the people you work with. Just let it flow through us as one. Remember, this is not our energy, it's God's energy flowing through us. So just feel free to channel it and share it with any person you know. So be it. Visualize your job, your career, your finances. Allow these blessings to just flow to those areas. Visualize your job, your career improving. If you have any certain problems that you're dealing with, allow the blessings of God to flow to those areas. Just visualize it and flood it with beautiful waves of golden light. Imagine them being in good order and in divine order. Saturate them with golden light. If you know anyone who needs a blessing, who might have lost their job or have difficulty with physical ailments, or maybe emotional, psychological issues, or have relationship issues, shower them with lots of golden light. Imagine their life improving. With God, all is possible. So it is. If you have any other concerns, worries, or any projects that you have in front of you that you want to improve, just visualize it in front of you. Allow the massive amounts of divine blessings flowing through us flow to these areas in your life. May blessings of love, light, guidance, help, and divine protection be with all of you, your family, your loved ones, and your friends. God's blessings be to all. So be it. So it is. Tatastu, so it is. Blessings be to all, without exception. So it is. Now, aim your hands down if you like. Be aware of your feet, your hands, and the base of your spine. Let's directly bless Mother Earth below us. Allow beautiful streams of golden light from your feet, your hands, and the base of your spine. Just pour down, down deep below you. Imagine the earth below you is literally glowing with golden light. Gently and lovingly repeat after me. Let our beloved Mother Earth and all her inhabitants be blessed with divine light, with divine love, and divine power. Let every person and every being be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. God's blessings be to Mother Earth. So be it, so be it, and so it is. Just feel the blessings flow through us. Any excess energy your body cannot absorb, just let it pour down to bless our Mother Earth. May all the nature spirits also be divinely blessed. May all be blessed unconditionally and without exception. So be it, so be it, and so it is. Now open your palms upwards to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the spiritual elders, spiritual teachers, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Again, thank whoever you like. To my beloved and respected teacher, Master Tuakok Sri Mahaguji Mailing, to all the high beings, to the Lord Christ, to the Lord Buddha, and all the high beings, the great teachers. Thank you for the blessings. Thank you for this opportunity to be of service to Mother Earth. Thank you for giving us the inner strength to continue our spiritual practice, to be of service to God and service to humanity and all beings. In full faith, say, so be it, so be it, and so it is. Amen. Om. Amin. And so it is. All right, slowly lower your hands. Open your eyes. How do you feel? You know, 5 hours went by. How do you feel? Huh? Man, you all look stoned. How do you feel? How was it? That was 35 minutes, actually, start to finish. How you doing? See, you don't have to drive home or walk home, you can just float home. Anyway, so the ones who are new, if you have never heard this before, what we're trying to do is this. We're taught by a teacher, Grandmaster Tuakok Sui, that we have the ability to actually change not only our lives, but change the earth. Global transformation. And it starts with each one of us. And I'd just like to share with you one quick thing that my teachers shared with all my co-disciples. And you know, like you're a person, you have an energy body, you have chakras or energy centers. So Mother Earth, being a gigantic energy being, and you and I are the cells, also have energy centers. And one of the things Master Cho said is, the heart center of the entire Earth actually consists of each of our own crown centers. Imagine a clairvoyant or a psychic were to zoom out of the solar system, look at Mother Earth, and could see the energy body of Mother Earth. The heart chakra actually contains each of our own crown centers and all the crown centers of every race on Earth. So whether you like it or not, we are stuck with each other. We're connected. So our development affects other people's development. As more souls, more beings spiritually evolve, as the crown opens up to divinity, guess what? Everybody benefits. So if you think about it, healing is the first aspect. Healing is to alleviate the suffering of the physical body. That's good. But if you think about it, in the big picture, the physical body will one day fade away. But you, the spiritual being, will always be there. So if you look at the big picture, as we help spiritualize more people, we're actually ushering in a global transformation. Whether you start with pranic healing, with Reiki, or whatever healing modality, the key is the heart to serve. Because as our heart becomes more stimulated, it will stimulate our crowns. As we stimulate our crowns en masse, the heart center of Mother Earth enlarges and expands. As the heart center of the Mother Earth expands, it triggers the crown center of Mother Earth. Massive amounts of divine energy pour down. The Earth goes through a rapid transformation towards closer and closer to God. So that's that. Whether you like it or not, whatever we do affects others and vice versa. So the more people we can pull up, the more of your loved ones who you think you're a little off, a little crazy, that you can bring on the spiritual path, it helps them, it helps us. And instead of focusing on what's bad happening in the world and complaining and focusing on the negative stuff, we can actually put our 2 cents in to actually help move it in a positive direction. All right? So that said, let's just give thanks. Open your palms to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all, the key word is all, to all the spiritual teachers of all traditions, to all the spiritual elders, to all the saints of all religions, to all the holy archangels, holy angels, to all the spiritual helpers. Again, thank you for your life. To my beloved and respected teacher, Master Chokoksui Mahago Jumeling, to great spiritual beings, the Lord Christ, Lord Buddha, and all the high beings, thank you, thank you, thank you for your blessings. Thank you for this great, unique, and sacred opportunity to be of service to God and serve humanity. We thank you in full faith. So be it, so be it, and so it is. Amen. Om. Amin. So it is. All right. Open your eyes. How are you? Good. To the people of the world who are watching, thank you for joining us. And we'd like to show you the people here. You guys don't mind, right? Just make sure they know I'm not talking to a wall. Okay? Show them the Irish hospitality. Okay. Now, you guys are watching. What you didn't see are the leprechauns jumping around. Okay. Anyway, namaste. God's blessing with you. Okay. You all take good care. Bye. Hey.